The baseball world was left in complete shock during one of the most dramatic ninth innings anyone has witnessed in recent memory. What started as a tense, competitive game between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers suddenly turned into one of the most talked-about moments of the entire season. Shohei Ohtani, the biggest star in baseball today, was savagely hit by Mets outfielder Juan Soto in the ninth inning, and the umpires wasted absolutely no time in making a decision that sent shockwaves through the entire stadium. Soto was immediately thrown out of the game, and the entire baseball world erupted. But what exactly happened in those shocking final moments? Why did Juan Soto do it? How badly was Ohtani affected? And what does this mean for both players going forward? When the starting lineups were announced before the game, both Shohei Ohtani and Juan Soto were circled as the two names to watch. These are two of the most electrifying players in all of baseball, and whenever they share the field, something special always seems to happen. Nobody, however, could have predicted that what would unfold in the ninth inning would dominate headlines across the entire sports world for days to come. From the very first pitch, the atmosphere inside the stadium was electric. The tension between both teams was visible from the opening inning. Players on both dugouts were locked in, focused, and determined to win. It was exactly the kind of game that fans pay to see. But as the innings ticked by, that tension began to boil over in ways that made everyone in the building feel uneasy. By the time the ninth inning arrived, the Dodgers were clinging to a narrow lead. The Mets desperately needed something to happen, and their entire dugout was locked in with intensity. This was the moment where everything changed. Eyewitnesses inside the stadium described the moment as completely sudden and unexpected. Nobody saw it coming. 1 second the game was progressing normally, and the next, the entire stadium fell silent as Shohei Ohtani went down after being hit by Juan Soto. The reaction from both benches was immediate. Players from both dugouts rushed toward the scene, umpires moved in quickly, and the crowd erupted into a mixture of gasps, boos, and loud screaming. Reporters present at the scene stated that the hit appeared to be deliberate and targeted directly at Ohtani. It was not the kind of accidental contact that sometimes occurs during the heat of a baseball game. This was something different. This was something that immediately made everyone in the stadium hold their breath and wait for the umpires to make their call. The umpires did not hesitate. Within seconds of the incident, the crew chief walked directly toward Juan Soto and pointed toward the exit. Soto was ejected from the game on the spot, and the decision was met with an enormous reaction from the crowd. Mets fans in attendance were stunned. Dodgers fans erupted in cheers. And the players on both sides stood frozen, watching the scene unfold in disbelief. After the ejection, all eyes immediately turned to Shohei Ohtani. The biggest question on every single person's mind inside that stadium was simple: how is Ohtani? Dodgers medical staff rushed onto the field to assess the Japanese superstar. For a few agonizing moments, everyone held their breath. Ohtani remained on the ground briefly before slowly getting back to his feet, and the entire stadium released a collective sigh of relief when he stood up. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts immediately addressed the media after the game and spoke directly about the incident. Roberts said that the moment he saw Ohtani go down, his heart stopped. He admitted that his first thought was the worst possible scenario, a serious injury to his biggest star. Roberts confirmed that the medical staff assessed Ohtani thoroughly and that the team would be monitoring his condition very closely in the hours following the game. He also made it clear that the organization took this incident extremely seriously and would be pursuing every available avenue to address what happened on that field. Roberts did not hide his frustration. He said that there is absolutely no place in baseball for that kind of action. He emphasized that Shohei Ohtani is not only the face of the Dodgers organization but one of the most respected players in the history of the sport, and what happened in that ninth inning was completely unacceptable. Freddie Freeman was one of the first Dodgers players to speak publicly about the incident. Freeman admitted that when he saw Ohtani go down, the entire dugout went completely silent. He said it was one of those moments where time seems to stop and nobody knows what to say or do. Freeman said that his hands were shaking as he watched the medical staff rush onto the field. Freeman did not hold back his feelings about Juan Soto's actions. He said that everyone in baseball knows Shohei Ohtani and knows the kind of person and player he is. He said that what Soto did was something that nobody expected and something that the entire Dodgers clubhouse will not forget. Freeman also revealed that after the game, the entire team gathered around Ohtani to check on him personally, and that the support inside the clubhouse was overwhelming. Mookie Betts also spoke to reporters and revealed that the mood inside the Dodgers locker room after the incident was one of anger and concern at the same time. Betts said that every single player on the roster immediately went to check on Ohtani the moment he came off the field. He said that Ohtani, true to his character, tried to stay calm and reassure his teammates that he was okay. But Betts admitted that nobody on the team was fully convinced, and everyone remained deeply worried about their superstar. Betts said that what happened in that ninth inning crossed a line that should never be crossed. He said the team stands fully behind Ohtani and that the Dodgers as an organization will do everything in their power to make sure something like this never happens again. Outside the stadium, local media captured images of Juan Soto leaving the building after his ejection. According to eyewitnesses at the scene, Soto walked out with a tense expression and did not stop to answer any questions from the waiting press. His representatives later issued a brief statement saying that Soto would have no comment on the incident until all official reviews had been completed. Meanwhile, sources close to the Dodgers revealed that the organization had already begun the process of formally reporting the incident to Major League Baseball officials. According to those sources, the Dodgers are pushing for a significant suspension for Juan Soto and are prepared to escalate the matter as far as necessary to ensure that justice is served. Sources say that the team views this not just as an attack on a player, but as an attack on the integrity of the game itself. Within hours of the incident, the video of Soto hitting Ohtani in the ninth inning had gone completely viral on social media. Millions of fans across the world watched and rewatched the clip, and the reaction was overwhelming. Former players, analysts, and fans from across the baseball world all weighed in, with the vast majority condemning Soto's actions in the strongest possible terms. The hashtag calling for Soto's suspension was trending globally within just a few hours of the game ending. As the night went on, the question on every baseball fan's mind remained the same: what will happen to Juan Soto, and how long will Shohei Ohtani be affected by this incident? Major League Baseball officials confirmed that a formal review of the incident had been launched and that a decision regarding potential disciplinary action would be announced in the coming days. The baseball world waited anxiously for answers. Inside the Dodgers clubhouse, however, the focus remained entirely on Ohtani. His teammates, his manager, and the entire organization made it clear that their number one priority was the health and well-being of their superstar. Manager Dave Roberts closed his post-game press conference by saying that Shohei Ohtani is more than just a baseball player to this organization. He is a teammate, a leader, and a person that every single person in the Dodgers family cares deeply about. Roberts said that the team would stand by Ohtani every single step of the way through this situation and that they had full confidence he would come back stronger than ever. The ninth inning moment between Juan Soto and Shohei Ohtani will not be forgotten anytime soon. It was one of the most shocking, dramatic, and emotional scenes baseball has witnessed in years. And as the baseball world waits for the consequences to unfold, one thing is absolutely certain: nobody messes with the Los Angeles Dodgers and walks away without consequences. Thank you for watching. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Subscribe to our channel for more interesting and up-to-date baseball news and updates.